Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, yesterday we took a look at tech tree tanks that will win you games according to blitzstars, and every single one of them actually was tier 10. I didn't even do as a tier 10. That is just what it was. You know, I looked at the top win rate tanks over the last 90 days and they were all tier 10. So in today's video we are going to have a look at what premium tanks will win you battles, the top 5 premium tanks that will win you games, obviously according to blitzstars. Now, the first tank on the list, this is always going to be on the list. It is an OP tank. It's always been an OP tank, kind of broken. I'm actually surprised it is further down the list. It is in number 5. However, the whole list, the whole 5 tanks are very, very close in regards to win rate. They're very close together. So this is number 5 and it is 57.71% win rate over the last 90 days. Now, the Smasher, as we all know, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be in the top for winning games. It's a fun tank. It really is a fun tank and a broken tank at that. So moving on, we're going to swiftly move on to the next tank, which I am actually surprised about. So number 2, or say number 4 on the list, it is the CS52 list. Now, again, I'm actually surprised that this tank was up there. I'm surprised that this people were doing well in the tank. It's a fairly new tank, quite a new tank, and people have been performing it. Now, when I reviewed the tank, I actually said I did really enjoy the tank. Now, over the last 90 days, the win rate is 60.22%. Now, 60.22 is not even a percent more than the Smasher, but there's not even 0.6% between this and the tank that is top. The rest of the tanks, other than the Smasher, which is 59.71, the rest of these tanks in this list are all 60 point something. So they are all very, very close together. Now, as I've said, apart from that shot there, I do actually enjoy this tank. I think it's better than I thought it would be, and people, as you can see, are still winning in this tank, and they are performing really, really well. It is a new tank, of course. Not a lot of people will own the tank, and the next time it does come for sale, it will come for sale for gold. It will be cheaper, and more people will be playing the tank. And when more people will play the tank, I do honestly think the win rate will drop down a little bit, and I don't even think it will be in the top 5 at all. Maybe not even in the top 10. But at the moment, it is performing really, really well. People are playing well in it, and it is number 4 in the list. Now, moving on to number 3. And number 3, we have another new tank, the Object 274A. Of course, this is a Russian medium tank. I don't think this tank is all that. I mean, it's okay, but it definitely wasn't worth the price that it was on sale for, blah, 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 crates or whatever it was. I think it's an okay tank, and that's about it. I love the look of it. I really do like the look of it. And again, this is probably due to not a lot of people owning the tank. So the Object 274A is 60.79% win rate over the last 90 days. And just like the CS lists, the lease, I do think that the next time this tank does come for sale, of course, more people are going to buy it, the less the win rate is going to be. So the win rate definitely in this tank will drop down. I've got no definitely 100% the win rate in this tank will drop down the next time this tank is for sale. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad tank. I'm also not saying it is a fantastic tank. It is just an average tank that can perform well, but at the moment, 60.79%, it is doing all right. So that is number 3. Moving on to number 2. Now, number 2, the second highest win rate premium tank in the game currently is the Object 752. Now, I can't speak about this tank enough. I'm always speaking about this tank because it is brilliant. It is one of the best tier 9s in the game, and clearly the win rate shows that. So exactly the same as the Object 274A, it is at 60.79. So it's pretty much the Object 274 and the Object 752 is both exactly the same win rate. However, I put the 274 as third, and this is second because the 274, as I've spoke about already, I do believe the win rate will drop. Whereas this tank, I just think this win rate will go up and up and up. I do think it will be better, get better the more it's played, because it is a fantastic tank. It is one of the best tier 9 tanks in the game, and I always talk about this tank, and I'm going to keep talking about it because I do have other videos that also feature this tank coming up. But at the moment, it is a brilliant tank, a brilliant autoloader. I don't think it's OP. The turret is very, very strong, but as you can see, you can still get penned very, very easy, but you can also get your bounces in as well. You could do the damage, and clearly that you can win games as well. Now this game, we do actually get very, very lucky in winning. I thought it would be an easy win. In the end, I was stupid, and I do die against the Death Star because I make a silly mistake, but we do go on to win the game. But fantastic tank, and when this tank does come available for cheaper, even around 10k gold, maybe a little bit more, I definitely think this tank is worth it. Now, what is the highest win rate premium tank in the game at the moment? And number 1 on the list, the highest win rate premium tank in the game currently, and it's the Boras at 60.81%. So only just this tank, I was surprised. This is the highest win rate tank in the game at the moment, or the premium tank. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I've had to convert to this. Obviously, a couple of people on NA made me convert. I did not like this tank at all, but they made me go and play it more. I streamed with them, and honestly, I have changed my opinion on this tank. Played correctly, this tank is absolutely fantastic. You've got the speed, it looks great. You've got the autoloader that has the high damage, and if you can get both shots off, you are doing a decent amount of damage. The reload is not too long. The only thing, it's got no armor, but you do have to play a little bit relaxed. You know, don't go running in, rushing in, absolutely getting wrecked, because you will get wrecked. Just hold back, play a little bit passive, and you will find this tank is much better. Now, we do get lucky with that T49 there, but yeah, I'm very, very surprised that this tank is number 1. Are you guys surprised at the list? A couple of tanks, no. I'm surprised that the Smasher is further down. The Annihilator's not even in the list, and I'm surprised that some of the tier 10 premium tanks are also not in this list. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye. With